It's the little moments that have the biggest impact. Every second is a blessing when you know how close you came to losing it all.
You know, all the holidays, all the birthdays, they weren't as important as the little things every day.
Mother's Day, 2014. Leigh Pechillo was enjoying a day of pampering. Her family planned a special day, even wrote her a song.
Happy Mother's Day, oh, happy Mother's Day. Oh,
But she had a nagging feeling something wasn't quite right.
I started experiencing heartburn, and it was really bad. It was something different than I had ever felt before.
She sat down and opened her presents.
My husband noticed me rubbing my chest.
She kept putting her hand to her chest as if she didn't feel well.
And my dad asked, "What's wrong?"
And he kept asking, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
And she said, "I'm fine, I'm fine."
And he said, "Well, you know what, why don't you call the on-call doctor?"
She went to the bathroom to get an antacid.
And we heard her go down.
And he was yelling, Leigh, are you okay?"
And then she still didn't answer, and he screamed, "Leigh!"
So I opened the door.
My heart was pounding, and I was really scared.
She was down and out. So I immediately called 911, gave them the basic information, gave the phone to my daughter.
Every moment mattered. 5 minutes without a heartbeat could put her in serious danger of permanent brain damage. Leigh's husband jumped into action.
And then I started performing CPR on her until the paramedics got there.
Minutes felt like hours. She was rushed to a nearby hospital, but Leigh was in crisis. She needed more advanced care. Lifestar. The family saw it rushing to Hartford Hospital, the Heart and Vascular Institute's tertiary care center.
Everything moves very quickly.
Cardiologist John Granquist was on call that Mother's Day.
She was brought up to the cath lab. She had an urgent angiogram to define what the problem is. She had a very tight narrowing in one of her heart arteries. When the blood flow is cut off to the heart muscle because of the heart artery narrowing, you can develop an electrical problem called an arrhythmia. And the arrhythmia is what caused Leigh's heart to stop. Hypothermia gets started right away.
A remarkable procedure, induced hypothermia, would help save Leigh's life. Lowering her body's core temperature for 24 hours would give Leigh the best shot at survival, slowing down her body's functions and saving her brain.
And what you're doing with the cooling is you're minimizing the chance for the brain having injury once you restore the blood flow.
I remember her when she came in and the critical state that she was in.
Sebi Galino, clinical leader on call that day, remembers a team, his team, that wouldn't give up.
The sicker the patient, the more of us that come together, and you'll see a sea of blue, which is the color that nurses wear, and white.
There's a whole CCU team, okay, fellows, nurses, doctors, this whole team. I mean, yes, I was the cardiologist in charge of everything, but there were all these other pieces that all worked.
Rewarming her revealed another crisis, more arrhythmia. The team shocked her heart several times.
You're flipping the electrical circuit breaker of the heart, and you're basically trying to make the dangerous heart rhythm go away and allow the normal heart rhythm to take back over.
But it wasn't working. There was one solution. High risk, but this was the team that could make it happen.
Fortunately, at Hartford Hospital, we have access to this procedure 24 hours a day, because clearly in situations like Leigh's, where you're having essentially a lethal arrhythmia, time is very important. Our interventional cardiology team was able to successfully fix and open the artery.
They wouldn't know for sure if it worked until Leigh woke up.
I woke up 4 days later, and people were smiling and happy and so thrilled to see me. All right.
Years would pass, and Leigh wanted a chance to thank the team that was there that day.
Ethan, hi. Leigh.
I was with you on that flight.
Thank you very much.
I know. Glad to see you. Good to see everybody's well.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks for getting me here safely.
No problem.
I wanted to be able to say thank you for what you've done for me and my family.
Not a day goes by that Leigh doesn't think about what almost happened and cherish the little moments that mean the most.
And that's one of the amazing things at Hartford Hospital, is that They not only took care of me as the patient, they took care of my family.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, Leigh is an example of the best of Hartford Hospital. This is how it's supposed to work.
It feels proud to be part of that team, to be able to make a difference.
It's hard to put into words how much all of that means when you realize you almost lost it all.